Hello everyone, welcome to Quanta AI Labs. So in this video we talk about the second part. After we see the installation, how you can install the ComfyUI in lightning.ai, you can watch this video. Now we will move forward to see the interface. This is the after the lecture of diffusion model and auto-regressive model in an English series. So let's go to our screen and just see what is the interface, how ComfyUI interface looks like. Okay. So this is the ComfyUI. You can run it like this from the lightning.ai. You will see this is the terminal part. There are two things. One is the terminal, one is our major ComfyUI part. Okay. So this is the major ComfyUI part where you see this type of node based structure where we use the model with different nodes. Okay. So if I see, it is a complete empty space. This is the canvas where you load the models, you generate the image, you will tweaks in your workflows like that. Okay. Now if you see here, this is the menu bar. Here you see all the ComfyUI workflows. You see, if you want to add a new workflow, you can click on over there and it will add like this. And you can open a file, you can open the file and get the workflow from your PC. Then if you want to save the workflow as it is as a name, or save as for you need to change, if you want to need to change the name of the workflow, you can export into your local machine. You can export as an API. It is required when you deploy your workflow. This is for that. Then there is a edit if you want to undo, redo, clear work. If you want to clean the canvas, clip space, refresh node is there to refresh the things. If you download any new model, so after that you need to refresh. So there are two things. When you download the new model for the workflow requirements, or if you install the custom node, so there are two different things. Okay, we will understand about that also. So now you will see this is the thing. Now edit part, this is the refresh. You need to unload models, unload. We will see this while learning this. Bottom panel, if you want to open it, it will comes like that where you see the execution of your workflow. Browse template, you will find the workflows which is given by the ComfyUI itself, ComfyUI community. And there is a focus mode, canvas, performance, node links, zoom in, zoom out, and all the things. Themes, there are different things you can choose according to your use cases. Let's go to the default one. So there is a two things now. If you see, there is a node 2.0, it is in a beta version. So what that means, so if we see here, if I off this one, so this is the previous nodes. If you check out the videos of the previous influencers, so there are the workflow looks like this. So this is the previous type of nodes. They changed the style of the nodes now. These are the browse template settings also there, manage extensions. Okay, so these are the custom nodes. Okay, what that means we will understand. So let me go to my screen, actually draw, so that would be much easier. Yeah. So let's take an example. This is the our ComfyUI, majorly ComfyUI. This is the complete software. Okay, to load the models, to load the workflows and all this stuff. Okay. Now, for example, there is a new model came or something which is not in the code where the ComfyUI written. Okay, for example, ComfyUI GitHub. Okay. Yeah, so right now this is the ComfyUI. Okay. As you see here, this is the major ComfyUI repo or the code base. If there is an extension or the plugin, for example, there is a new model came and it is not compatible with the ComfyUI, how you can connect with the ComfyUI? So there are the community, this is the ComfyUI community which build the custom nodes for that, to use that particular model in ComfyUI. So that is the most beautiful thing about the ComfyUI, the community driven. It is a community driven thing. Okay. So the ComfyUI is a different software, but if you want to add, wait, let me delete this one. Yeah. If you want to work with the different models, so you will find the custom node for it. So custom node is nothing like a plugin where you can use the other code. So the very famous code base you can use where you can use for van models. So this is the guy with the Kijai. So this is the one famous developer who wrote a lot of code in ComfyUI, just like this custom node is for the scale. So if you use scale, then last videos which we talk about scale, if you see the van animate where we transfer the motion from a video to the different photo, so that is a similar thing like a scale. That is a different model by the ZAI. So let me show you that scale ComfyUI. Yeah, this is the particular thing which I am talking about. Yeah, this is the one thing. So there's a motion transfer. So this particular model, if you want to use in ComfyUI, so this guy made the custom nodes for this, or all the settings, how the model can use this thing and all the things, it already built in ComfyUI scale pose. But this code is not inside our ComfyUI code base. So that's why we required a custom nodes. So now you understand that is the custom node. Okay, the external thing if you want to attach with ComfyUI, that is the custom node. And the second thing, if you download any models, so there is a model. So there are the two major things you will see in this one for your use cases. So there is a model folder and there is a custom node folder. If you go into the terminal side also, if you inside, let me go back. If you open ComfyUI, you will see there is a custom nodes folder, there is a model folder. In model folder, you will paste all the models which is required, and the custom nodes folder you need to paste all the custom node which is required, just like here I use the scale pose. So this is the one thing. These are the two things which is major for the development if you are into the development of ComfyUI workflows. So these are the major two difference. Okay. Now let's go to the on screen and understand this thing. So we understand this settings, the extension manager extension, you will find this where you install this custom nodes. Okay, according to the different use cases. You can read about custom nodes by going on there is a website, Kijai custom nodes. Yeah. Yeah, there is run comfy also there, the KJ nodes and all the things. You will find a lot of things over here, or I will update on my Quanta school website also. Okay, so this is our Quanta school website where you also learn about these things. So you can open this one. You can go ComfyUI fundamentals and all the things you can learn from there. What is queue, what is latent space, what we already read in this thing. I will update this day by day. So there are a lot of modules, not 3. So it is coming day by day. So I will update that thing. The second thing, if you want to learn the ComfyUI by us on the live classes or doing a complete end-to-end project in ComfyUI, so there is a New Year sale is going on. You can go to our ComfyUI courses. So there is a ComfyUI live where we give the 70% off. You can enroll in this one, and there is a free workshop if you have any doubts. So on next Sunday this will be conducted. You can fill this form. You will get the notification via mail or the WhatsApp number. Okay, so these are the things. So let's move ahead. Now we understand about these all the things. So a lot of things are same. There is a assets which you generate. Okay, the images which you generated or imported images, if you import an image from your local. There is a nodes where how many nodes you are already installed. There is a model library, how many models you have. There is a workflow if you save any workflows. There is a node maps. So right now we have this one. So if you see here, we are using clip text prompt encode. We are using load checkpoint at 4. So these are the node maps. Okay, VAD code and all the things we are using at this 8th number and preview is 10th. These guys give every node a number, so that's why they are. So that is help for the node mapping. If you off this one, that will off that, bypass that thing. Okay. Okay, what means by bypass? So this particular node will not run. Okay. You can do by command B also, control B in the Windows, or if you are using Mac, so command B you can do. Then there is a node map, then there is a templates, which is where you use the existing workflows. That is also these things. If you have any help required, you can do. This is the huge community. You can do by Discord, GitHub, manage extension or something like that. There is a toggle bottom where you see this workflow is running or not. If I show you, let me run this one. Now the workflow is running. Got prompt. Now this is running. Okay, the image is generated, the new image, executed in 11 seconds. There is a keyboard shortcut if you want to change settings, you can see. Yeah. So these are the major parts. So there is a modern node base, node 2.1 if you want to use, you can use that. If you don't want to use, this was the previous one. So you will see. So this is the new one, this is the previous one, this is the new and previous one. API nodes pricing badge is there if you want to see the price. There are some closed source models they are using through API, so you can use that also. There is a dev mode. If you on that dev mode, you will download that API export, which we already see over there. Default auto execution live preview. If you want to see live preview, auto, none, default, that is which is generated. What that means is, you will, while it is running in the case sampler, you will see the preview that is in below this. Okay. There is the execution language menu. If you want to do top disabled, if that is the old one, that is the new one. Model library title you can change according to the file name. This is node, show experimental nodes, depreciated node in search. So these are the things. We will learn all the things in this complete series, so don't worry. Validation and all the things, workflow, execution and all. These are the things. User, you can log in, sign up. These are the Comfy. This is lid graph. How you can show your graph. So right now spine, you can change to straight, you can change to linear, you can change to hide also, you can do this wires between them, the node structure. There is a group. If you want to do appearance, you can change the appearance of the canvas also. These are the things. These are the nodes based particularly settings. Mask editor if you want to change something in this. There is a node if you want to change some settings. There is a KJ nodes. So these are the basic things which you required. So yeah, we are done with this. Okay, let's see now how we can use this thing. Yeah, if you see, this will just double click over there. Let me close this one also. Now let's generate the workflow, how we can create the workflow. Let's create the workflow from the starting. Let's clean this up. Let's delete. So in the previous videos, we see how we can train the model in the diffusion model, autoregressive models. So to load the workflow, if you double click over there, you will see this search bar. Now we need a checkpoint for that. Checkpoint is also a model. You can download the model. You will see the preview of that also. Now this particular node provides me what? It gives me model access. Okay, that is good. Clip access, that is also good. Then we need VAE also. Okay. Let me delete this one. Yeah. So right now I am using SDXL Juggernaut. this particular model I am using. This is Juggernaut Excel. So this is what I'm using. You can download from Civit AI. I already told you, just copy the, if you right click, copy the link, go to ChatGPT, ask for the, give me the link to download this model. Okay, it will give you. Sometime it requires the API also. You can generate the API from here. From the settings, you just need to create an API for that. Okay. So that's the thing. You need to just click on an image. You will see what are the steps people are following in this particular model. Okay. So that is the thing. You can read all the description also for use before using any model. So that would be easy for you. Now we need to write a prompt or something like to process this thing. So this is the case sampler, where we pass this model to this case sampler. So let's go to that which we are diffusion polo. Yeah, let's go to this one. So what we are doing here, we load the model. Okay, so if you see, this is the unit part which we trained to predict the noise, to remove that one. Okay, so this is the model already we have. How much the noise we need to remove from the model. So this is that model, Juggernaut Excel, which we already have now. Now we need to write a prompt somewhere. So if you drag this one, you will see there is clip text encode. What that means? Means if you write anything inside that, it will change that text into the numbers. Okay. So this clip model is created by OpenAI itself. So now we require two clips. One is for the positive prompt, and one is for the negative prompt, what we don't want into the image. Okay. Now, okay, that is good. We have now in that particular lecture, we also talk about something latent. The image we required. So if you drag it over here also, so if you go click on there, you will see the encodes a text prompt using a clip model into embedding that can be used to guide the diffusion model towards the generating specific image. Okay, so that is the major part. There is a clip model. Now we required a latent image. Okay, but how we can use the latent image right now? I don't have any image right now, or I need to generate it from the noise. That is what we learned from that lecture. If you don't watch that lecture, just go and watch that lecture first, so it will be easy to understand all these things. So we need empty latent. Now we require an empty latent image. Okay, means we are starting from the empty latent image. We are not starting from the pixel image. So this particular thing is go inside this latent image, or where we are using SDXL model. So we change it to 1024 into 1024. Okay. So that is the one big thing we are using. So we change this SDXL model, and we change the size also. Okay, now we have case sampler. Okay. So now we connected to model to model, positive, negative, latent image also we added. Okay. Now first is seed number, the noise number. When it generates the empty latent, we give the number to that particular image, that particular noisy image. Okay, so we will give this one fixed value random. So we are using 0 for the random values. We are not using anything fixed value, incremental value and all. So let's do this thing. Yeah, so and change the steps to 30. Okay, so let's change this steps to 30, means it generate the image into 30 steps. That is okay. Now we change the CFG to 7. That is also okay. Prompt guidance, in that video we already talked. Now we are using dpm++ to let's GPU, and we can use Keras also. You can, if you read the description over here, or if you see in this particular thing, you will see dpm++ 2m SDE. So we are using that, we will use that dpm++ SDE, this one. And normal, simple, SG, uniform and exponential you can choose according to the speed you want. Exponential scheduler means in the starting it will remove the noise very little, and in the last of steps it will remove the noise a lot to generate the image. Now there is one thing we require. Now we have the latent. Then we require this latent to VAE decode. If you go, VAE decode is there. Now we required a VAE which is inside the model itself. Some of the new model, if you see in the later videos, you will see we have a different VAE for that because of the space. If you see the VAE, it is inside the 6 GB model. If you see the size of that model, it is only 6 GB. It is very basic model, SDXL models. Okay, 6 GB is the size for this particular model. Now we will preview that image. Let's preview that one. And let's copy the prompt from here, so that would be easy for us. Let's copy and let's run. So one job is completed. Why it is not coming here? Okay, this is the generated one. Right now it is not render here, but yeah, it is generated. So this is the image we have here. Okay, so now we understand. Okay, so you can write a negative image also. If you don't want a red, here's red spots on face. Okay, so for example, if you see this photo, there is a red spots on the face. So now it is not coming. Let's run this one. Hazel eyes, where we write head. No, we don't write in this. Let's see. So yeah, it takes some time to run. So that is very common right now for if you are using, we are using L4 here. Now you will see much less spots than this one, and it generated the image. So this is the negative work, the negative image work. You will try, this is the basic text to image. Okay, you write the text, you generate the image, you will see that how we can download the model, you will see how I should write a text, you will see what is the negative prompt, the empty latent. Now your work is, after this video, you need to download different model, try out in this one, load the checkpoint and use that, and their use cases. So you need to write all the models and their use cases in front of them and just share in the comments. Okay. So now you learned the text to image workflow, how we can build the text to image workflow. That is the great video, and you will understand the interface of the ComfyUI. So we will cover this one also. This is the custom node manager. You can download the manager. If you want to run the workflow, you need to run from here. If you want to see the run on change or instance, you can change it. You can cancel the workflow if it is there, if it is running in execution. You will see the job history also. This is the canvas, and fit to the, if you fit, it will fit in the space. There is show minimap if you want to see, something like that, hidden links over there. Okay, these are the complete interface of this is the complete interface of ComfyUI and the workflow, which see in the text to image. So hope you like this video. And there is one more thing. If you write down the comment what you like in this video, I select one person from that comment and give our free one course, completely free live classes for this particular cohort, which we started from the 17th of January. So write down the comment, like the video and share with your friends, and subscribe our channel. Thank you everyone.